Hey gang, Dennis Tubbergen here with another economic update. Today is Thursday, April the 26th, 2018, and I have a blog entry from Mr. Mike Shedlock on the screen in front of you today. And it's got a headline that is perhaps even shocking to a lot of folks. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, the BLS Business Dynamics Report, private sector job losses exceed gains in the third quarter of 2017. Starting at the top here, you can see the chart, and it shows gross job gains in the blue line on the chart rather represents gross job gains. The red line on the chart represents gross job losses. For the first time since 2010, as Mish points out, job losses exceeded job gains. So why is this? Well, let's start with a little bit from the report. From June 2017 to September 2017, gross job losses from closing and contracting private sector establishments were 7.4 million. That's an increase of 268,000 jobs lost from the previous quarter. Over this period, gross job gains from opening and expanding private sector establishments were 7.3 million, which is a decrease of 348,000 jobs gained over the quarter. The difference between the number of gross job gains and the number of gross job losses yielded a net employment loss of 140,000 jobs in the private sector during the third quarter of 2017. So basically, a couple things to remember here. First of all, this pulls out any job in the public sector. It pulls out all government jobs. So now we're looking purely at jobs in the private sector. It's an important thing to measure because the private sector supports the public sector. There can be no public sector jobs without private sector taxes. So this is a bit of a red flag. I, in a prior economic update, talked to you about the fact that defaults on loans and leases by consumers are now higher than they were at the beginning of the official recession in 2008, higher by about $4 billion. So this is just another red flag that makes me believe that the economy is a little bit more suspect than a lot of people would have you believe. I think this has been building for a very long time and has nothing to do with who's in office or what the economic policies are. I think it relates squarely back to private sector debt levels, which are now at completely unsustainable levels. And what we've seen in the economy, really, as far as real estate prices going up and stock prices going up, are a result of really an artificial economy created by the quantitative easing and easy money programs of the Federal Reserve. So again, moving ahead, I believe that we're going to see an economic slowdown, and we won't see things change until we see private sector debt levels get back under control. That's today's economic update. It is Thursday, April the 26th, and I'm Dennis Tubbergen.